Hello viewers, YouTubers, Twitters, Facebookers, Vampire Freaks, Snapchatters, Instagrammers, whatever social media, networking, website out there I forgot. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy here. I haven't slept all day. This is Sunday, 6:27 a.m., April 6, 2014. And this is not a rant vlog or any of that kind of crazy stuff about me being angry or any of that. Well, it's kind of related to witchcraft, if you want to put it. You could call it related, related to witchcraft. I would say so. But this is my witchy stuff vlog 2014. Anyway, we're going to get started with something that means a lot to me because a female friend bought it for me, or got it for me. This is my awesome other doll, my collection to that doll there. Sagella Marie Nightmare. She talks. Like, I mean literally talks. I don't mean like battery operated. You want to understand, it's a witch thing. But this doll here, it's kind of goth, I guess you can call it. It's got like dreadlocks. This is just crazy. I just love this doll. Not more than I love her. It's equal. It's 50-50. But this doll is just so much like me. Amy, if you're listening to this video or you're watching it, awesome. Appreciate it. You're a babe for sure. Mwah. Dreadlocks, striped socks. She even got some high heel platform shoes on. I just got her a day ago. I got her Friday actually. Came here and it was all wrapped up in the bag, and this is the best thing that ever happened to me. This is just awesome. You know someone's a friend when they think of you like that, you know. But I gave her a name. Her name was Pagella Lynn Graves. That's her name. And her name is Sagella Marie Nightmare. So, Pagella, Sagella. It's got to have a witchy name for it. But it's always pretty cool. I mean, purple dreadlocks. A few purple dreadlocks. You can't go wrong with if a doll has dreadlocks, you know you can't go wrong with that. But this is awesome. She's got the striped socks going on, the high heel boots and everything else. Yeah, this is an awesome doll. I just got her, so I gotta put some energy in her, and you know, I take her everywhere so I can do all my dolls. Let her view the world, view the energies and everything of the world and the universe, of course. You're not a witch, you wouldn't understand why most of us witches like dolls. We're prone to like dolls because it's the thing that witches like. We all like dolls. Even if that's not being a witch, if you're dark, if you're goth, dolls are the thing, you know. So yeah, her name is Pagella Lynn Graves, and this is Sagella Marie Nightmare. So yeah, this is an awesome doll. She got it from a thrift store. I'm not sure where. Even if I did know where, I don't want to give out too many details. I don't want to lose my YouTube account or nothing. So this is an awesome doll. I really like her. I already feel like prone and attracted to this doll for some reason, but this is an awesome doll. Yeah. Moving on. I got this, and what's in this bag is something I want to show you guys. Now, before I show you this is a scrying tool. For those of you that don't know what scrying is, for all you people that are like undereducated and skeptics and that all you guys and individuals that are new to the occult side of things, scrying means when you look or gaze upon to an object like a body of water or a crystal ball, wherever it is, and you're kind of looking to see what the future has to offer, or something that happened in a past life, or something soon to happen. I bought this from a female friend a while back. Actually, I bought it like back in summer of 2013, just this past year. And I was working at this one place. I'm not going to mention no names. Horrible place I was at. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. But she does like She's a glassologist, if that makes any sense. She does all the crazy, designs and spears and all that stuff. And this cost me $50, and I dropped it a few times. Got a few scratches on it. You can't see it too much on camera, but it's still in good shape. This cost me $50, and this is awesome. What I like about it, it's got like a whole bunch of little tiny balls inside of it. So it's like a ball, then it's got tiny balls inside of it. I already energized this, but I haven't really felt anything yet. I'm soon to get to that point, but this is awesome. I take this ball everywhere I go. This ball stays in my backpack. I never let it leave my backpack. I keep it in there. Like I said before, if you're not a witch, you would not understand this stuff. Or if you're not dark, for that matter, you wouldn't understand it. But I even gave this ball a name. It's I named this ball Ariana. So yeah, this ball has got a lot of energy into it. I don't think no one could actually touch this ball and not feel something about it. But this is pretty. It's pretty heavy too. It's not light. It's pretty heavy. So I mean, I exercise a lot, so it really doesn't bother me. But it's pretty cool. I like it. So my dolls, my ball for scrying, and I put this in the bag. It stays in the bag. Does not come out. This thing goes everywhere I go. This doll goes everywhere I go here. Sagella Marie Nightmare goes everywhere I go. She is new to the family, so she's going to be going everywhere I go pretty soon. She's awesome. I love her. Haven't energized her yet, but she's awesome. I want to show you guys a few more other things, and I'll be right back. We're just going to put this video on pause for now. Cauldron. Cauldron is, for those of you that don't know what a cauldron is, and all you skeptics out there, you're watching this video. Cauldron is a very, very important tool to a witch. A cauldron could be used for burning a lot of cooking or burning a lot of herbs, sage, things like that, what have you. When you're doing a certain spell or whatever, you could burn, the ashes of whatever individual you've done this. It could be used for many different things, but I only practice the path of the left hand. That's all I practice. I never really dabbled into right hand. Even when I started getting into it back in 2008, I always studied and practiced this left hand. But this cauldron, you could use it for burning herbs. A lot of witches and Wiccans and pagans, they use it for burning herbs and things of that nature and whatnot. But you all know that I'm into left-hand magic only, so that's what I dabble in. Now, if a friend came to me and they had me to help them out with a type of spell that they need to fix their relationship or something, a little different. But I only practice. Those of you who know who I am, I only practice and dabble in just left hand. But a cauldron could be used for burning or cooking herbs or for various different things. I haven't really put any energy into this yet, because it's an energy all in itself. It's a cauldron, so all the things I've done with this, it's energy into it. But a friend of mine's, he also got me this. Like a lot of my friends, most people I know, they're pretty young. They all contribute to. I'm liked, I'm not bragging about that or trying to be the big cheese here or anything like that. But I guess one day he was riding, in the neighborhood where he's at, and he goes, "Oh, he thought of me. Oh, my friend, he's a witch." So yeah, I got this. It's pretty heavy. This is cast iron. It don't rust or nothing. I've done so much magic and practice with this. It's not funny. It's unbelievable. But this is a cauldron. Like I said, a cauldron is made for burning herbs and different things and different occultic related or covenant related rituals which you would do. So that's what a cauldron is for. It's for herbs and various different things. It depends on what path you're walking down. So got the cauldron, got my ball there, my dolls. So yeah, I got some more things to show you guys. I'm gonna pause it out right now, but this is my cauldron. Book of Shadows. Pretty much a book of shadows is like a journal for a witch, or a diary for a witch, if you will. And what a book of shadow is, or BOS for short, is something that when we want to do a spell or whatever it may be, or a ritual, we'll write it down in the book. It's not your typical journal or your typical diary. It's for people that are into the craft, into the occult, and what we'll do is, if a spell come to us in the universe or whatever it is, we'll jot it down. Now, I'm not going to open this because, yeah, it's not for prying eyes, so I'm not going to open this. We're going by the rules of witchcraft and witchcraft only. But I designed it myself, and as you can see, it says, hold up to the light there, I don't know if you guys can see it, this lighting sucks on my camera, or my phone. It says, so mote it be, and I got like a pinnacle in each corner of it. What I basically done is I went to, like, you go to Family Dollar. This only cost me like $3. You go to Family Dollar and buy it. I spray painted it black, and I let it dry, and I put like a moon with the hat on it. It's got like a broom in the middle of it, so it's like it's witchy enough. It's a winding moon, and there's a witch's hat, and there's a broom. But yeah, I would suggest, like, go to Family Dollar, Walmart, any of those specific stores. Buy yourself one of these, spray paint it, dress it up like you want it, and this is detail right here. I mean, it took forever for this to dry, but once I done it, the results are like awesome. I got so many spells written down in this book. It's unbelievable. But you can buy an actual book of shadows. When I say actual book of shadows, now you'll still buy the book and it won't have nothing in it. It's got like the key and lock to it, but who has like $200 for that? You just go to Family Dollar somewhere, pay $3 for this, and you're saving yourself 90% of the money that you're gonna go online and buy one for. I've had this thing for about going on 2 years now. I got so many spells written down in this. So this is my book of shadows. This thing stays where I'm at. I don't, like I told you guys in the other few vlogs before, I don't no longer practice witchcraft at my parents' house. My parents are Christian, and yeah, they said you gotta get rid of it, so this is what I done. You gotta respect your parents, I don't care how old you are. So there's a lot of spells in here. Like I said, what I done is I spray painted both sides, front and back, let it dry. I took some like tempera, however you say that, and basically it's a paint you can use for like drawing on posters and all that crafts and stuff. You let it dry, and it dries really like bumpy, so it's got some detail to it. It's like the image is jumping out at you, almost like 3D in a way, if you will. But yeah, get yourself a blank notebook. I'll say 3x5 is the size for it. Go to like Walmart or Family Dollar. Spray paint it. I spray painted mine's black and purple because black means power and success and all that stuff. And purple is purple's a powerful color too. Also in the occult and the coven side of things. So you got purple and black, and the moon is yellow. But you could dress it like you want. But like I said, I can't open this. I'm not trying to be a prude or whatever. But it's forsaken. I can't, prying eyes are not supposed to see it. This is my book of shadows. Pause it again. I want to show you guys a few more things. This is the staff. I actually made this myself. My parents first moved in the house back in like 1980, I'll say 85. I was about 6-7 years old. And there's this stick here. It's my parents' basement for years. And I read somewhere online, in order to make a staff by hand, you would go outside and grab like a tree limb or something. And I thought to myself, just back in 2012, wait a minute. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Just this past year, 2013, my parents had a stick in the basement for years, and it was not being used, which is a good thing. It all worked for my side in the universe because This stick has been sitting in my parents' basement for years, and I'm like, wait a minute. On the website it said to take a stick that's like either outside or, and I wasn't going to climb on top of a tree or anything like that and risk my life of falling and getting hurt or breaking bones or something. So we had a stick in the basement for years, and for some reason the stick had just sat there. So you paint it, which I painted it red with just normal house paint exterior. And I took some chicken bones here, let them dry out in the sun. And I had some yarn. I used to wear yarn extensions before I found out what, canker line and all that crazy stuff was. And I stapled it. I used some Gorilla Glue, and I made the head out of, some kind of weird putty I had from back in the day. Came with this little art kit I had. So I done that, and I dressed it up, and it said online, like, you dress it up the way you want. I anointed it with the type of oil I wanted, dressed it up with I had some leftover, this is the red that you're looking at is actually synthetic hair. I still to this day, I still wear synthetic hair. I haven't done it yet, but when I do use extensions, I always use synthetic hair. And I'm like, okay, now, hold on there. I got all this stuff at home. So I took like, I let some chicken bones dry out in the sun. And this is like an acorn or something I got from one of the graveyards I visited. I think it was William Gannard on Henry Rough Road. I came across that shell, and of course I put something back. Because you can never go to a graveyard and not replace something. You don't want to do that unless you want some evil entity to follow you back. So I dressed it up and sent online to paint it, dressed up like the way you want. It's like, wait, purple means like power and darkness. Then red stands for strong and successful. So I dressed it up, and I had this staff now for about, a year, and I put a lot into it. This is not just something I slapped together. I got the purple, and if you look at it, if you think about it, it looks like a woman with her hair up in a bun with dreadlocks, and like there's no face on it. So I didn't want to give it a face, but I didn't really name the stick. But this is my magic staff. I made this all by hand. I painted it with house paint. The purple I use a craft paint for the purple for the head. And for the back I use just normal wool yarn to make the hair. Then for the hair on the bottom, I just dress it up. I use synthetic Toyota line hair, and I use dried chicken bones. But this is my magic staff. I'm gonna pause this now so you got something else. So my staff, my closure, my dolls, and my book of shadows. This thing, I have energized it. I put the oil on it, but I don't think it's powerful enough, so I'm gonna redo it. But I'm gonna pause the video and show you guys some more things. This is a piece of wood actually I got from it's a haunted firehouse. To this day it still stands. You guys probably know where it's at. Excuse me. It's out in Westland, Michigan actually. And it's an old firehouse. I'm not sure what street it's on, but it's not too far from William Gannard Cemetery. It's not too far from that place. And I read about it. Me and some friends that's actually part of my occult. There were a couple, but they kind of split up. They're not together anymore. He's off doing his own thing. She's out doing her own thing. I'm not going to give name or details out. You know how I am. But this damn thing had so much energy into it. When I took it, I burnt it a little bit, but whatever. But this thing got so much energy in it, you can feel. This is just a typical piece of wood, and I use it. Actually, I use this when I'm doing my rituals and whatnot. And this thing has so much energy into it. I got this from the haunted firehouse back in 2012, and this thing it's a real good tool to use when you're doing rituals. But always remember, when you're going to like haunted like graveyards and various areas like that, always remember to put something back first, because if you don't, the spirits will follow you back. I don't care if it's a bottle of beer or a candy or a toy, whatever, replace it. Because the spirits, they're people too. Like, they have a right to roam the earth just like we do. They don't know they're dead. They don't know it's time to cross over. They don't know that. It's unfinished business. That's why a spirit or an entity or apparition hunts, because it does not know and realize that it's dead. It's unfinished business. Maybe you want to tell a family member something before it crossed over, anything. So always remember, you go to a haunted place, whether it be a graveyard, whatever it is, always put something back, because spirits do not like that. I mean, you're not a real witch if you don't respect the undead, you know. But yeah, this thing is awesome. It's, to this day, I still use it for my rituals. I'm gonna pause video. I know I keep pausing it, but I'm gonna pause it a few more times, show you a few more other things I got. Black skull. It was actually a candle at one point. A friend of mine's part of my occult too. He brought it to me. He said, "Hey man, you know, because I actually have people that's in my occult. They always want to, you know, I had them to donate different things, you know, because to build a cult, you got to have tools." He, excuse me, I'm not gonna mention names, but he decided to donate this. It's all cracked and crap right now. But all I gotta do is rebuild. It's nothing but wax. I got a bunch of wax. I just rebuild or whatever. But I just use this because it's part of the ritual too. A skull completes the ritual for the type of magic I'm into. Again, I'm into left-hand path. That's what I'm into. It's black skull. You probably can pick this up around Walmart or Target around Halloween time. This is pretty hard wax, so you can pretty much see how hard it is. I dropped this thing a million times and it just cracked like right there on the bridge area. But it's got wax running off through the eyes and whatnot. I'm gonna fix it up, spray paint it, put some, you know, put my choice of oil on it, make it the way I want again. But yeah, this is awesome. This is for me. Like if you're into left-hand stuff, the left-hand path, this is most definitely for you. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some more things. Books. Friend of mine gave me this. This is called Book of Shadows by Lady Sheba, and it's about, the U.S. is about $9.95. So you're looking at, like, plus tax, you're coming down to like $10.15. I'm guessing. This is a good book. I'm only on chapter 2 myself. It talks, you know, it's not the Satanic Bible, which I plan on getting my hands on. But this is called The Book of Shadows by Lady Sheba. And it got some pretty, I can open it. I mean, I didn't write it, you know. It's got some pretty interesting facts in here about anything, like right-hand magic, left-hand magic. And it's a book you can most definitely dabble in. Like I said, I haven't read it too much. I'm only on chapter 2 myself personally. I haven't really read it, so I haven't had time, you know. So I'm a costume maker, freelance costume maker, so I'm doing that right now. But this is a good book. Pick it up. It's called The Book of Shadows by Lady Sheba. It talks about Wicca, paganism, neo-paganism, all that good stuff. So yeah, if you're into witchcraft, you need to check it out. Again, it's called Book of Shadows by Lady Sheba. It's about $9.95 in US. Costs you about $10.15. Another book you want to check out if you're into ghosts or not. I'm really into spirits and apparitions and whatnot. This is called, man, I had this book forever. You can tell how screwed up it is. I want to rebuy it. This is called Michigan Haunts and Hauntings. And I'm going to tell you, this book is nothing to toy with when it talks about spirits. It tells you exactly where all the places are that are haunted and stuff like that. The Green Witch Gondella, forwarded by Miracle Truzzi. She was Green Witch of Scotland. She talks about all this. Matter of fact, you go on her YouTube. She's deceased now, and she puts witchcraft in such a way that it'll make you think like, whoa, damn, that's crazy. Look her up on YouTube. Her name is the Green Witch Gondella. That's Gundella. The Green Witch Gondella. Marianne Cold Claw. I'm not for sure how you pronounce that. I'm holding the light so you guys can see. But there she is right now. She already, like, before she even knew she was gonna die, she already had made herself a tombstone. It's an awesome woman. It's an awesome book. Pick it up. Michigan Haunts and Hauntings. It's an awesome book. So my books, my cauldron, my dolls. Yeah. A few more things. Black candles. Now, what I do is, you're gonna buy candles, you always want to buy something that's unscented, unless you're gonna buy them from someone that's already a witch and makes their own shit. Buy them from them, but your second best guess, you can't do that. What I would suggest is go to like Family Dollar or Kmart and buy yourself some pillar candles like these. Now these are black. I hand painted these myself, and you know, of course, get the type of oil that calls out to your name and put the type of oil you want on it. Energize it. For those that don't know what energizing is, it's pretty much where you put energy into the candle from your body, your mind, and spirit. For me, black is because I only practice left hand magic. I bought 3 of these. You can get these at Family Dollar for like freaking 80 cents a piece. So 3 of these will cost you like 3 something altogether. So yeah, I got these. They were actually white, and what I done is I dressed them up the way I wanted to. Just your typical, like, you know, typical cheap candles. Nothing special. They're unscented. That's what I done. So yeah, 80 cents a piece at Family Dollar. That's all they cost. So you go to Kmart and pay 75 cents for them, a few cents less. But I got plenty more that came. We got a lot of other things. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. Sorry, I'm kind of in my sleepwear right now. You guys are wondering where all the glitz and glamour is. I still got makeup on though. Female friend bought me this. This is Nosferatu's Rest. It's a coffin. You can get this. I think it's a store. Actually, you could get it online. It's called badassinc.com or something. And I think this is pewter. There's a little guy in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And it comes with this chain. It's all pewter, so it won't rust or nothing. But I was just sleeping in it. I wouldn't do that. I take it off at night and I hang it on her neck. Hang it on my doll's neck when I'm sleeping. So this cost, I think this came to a total of $25.85. A female friend of mine's bought it for me, so not sure what the total is, but it's a pretty cool necklace. Nosferatu's Rest. Nosferatu is some kind of, I think, vampire back in the 70s or something. But you can see little guys in there. It's pretty cool. I've had it now for a few months. I love the fuck out of this thing. I can't stop wearing it. It's so addicting to wear. It's the only kind of jewelry you ever see me wear anyway. I just like it. It's just an awesome fucking piece of jewelry. So, yeah. Anyways, my jewelry, my candles, my books, my dolls, my ball, my crystal ball. One more other thing. I've been talking about this for months. I told you guys I was going to get contact lenses, and you guys gotta see these. They're crazy. Here's my contact lenses I was telling you guys about. These are the white screen ones, not the white mesh ones, but the white screen ones. And you can buy these from this one website I think it's called youknowit.com. And they're pretty damn awesome. I mean, I love them, but the downfall is to them when you're looking at like light, they kind of screw with your eyes. But you can wear them. I wear mine for about 2-3 hours and I take them out and that's it. But these will cost you. You go to buy them at youknowit.com. They'll cost. Now you're going to the UK when you order them. They ship from the UK, so pounds and dollars, got to change the currency. American dollars, these come to around, I think they came to around $26 and some odd cent. If you change the currency, however, you live in the UK, that's a different story. But they're awesome. They're very like demonic and scary, like, so that's why I ordered them. But the only downfall of these lenses, like when you look at the light, it kind of fucks with your eyes. But get the screen ones. They have the mesh ones too. Mesh and screen are two different things. Mesh has got like a wider square. The screen ones are more close together, so it looks kind of like I kind of don't have eyes at all. It kind of fucks with you. But be careful when you do order them, because sometimes you do order them, they kind of, since they do all this shit with like a machine and not like a lot of the lenses, like the Sclera ones, they're like hand painted or nothing. You want to keep your hands out your eye at all times. Wash your fingertips. You got long nails like what I do, because I have long nails, so you got to constantly keep your hands clean. Another downfall to them is this. I'm learning that this right lens, I just looked at it before I popped it in. It's got like this weird chip or something out of it, but whatever. I mean, I didn't rip them or nothing. I just got them. I just got them Friday, so this is Sunday morning. I wore them Friday and took them out. I didn't wear them at all Saturday. So I'm just showing you guys. But youknowit.com, all is one word. But just like when you order them, be careful, because the only defect I got is this lens here and this eye, whatever eye that is. I'm an idiot. I'm not sure if my right and my left, but yet I know what path of magic I practice. But this lens has got a weird chip on it, but whatever. I think this is the factory defect, but they're open now, so they're not going to take them back. But they're all right. But yeah, just watch out for a chip or something on the outer ring of the eye, and that's all. But youknowit.com, those are my lenses, those are my candles, my books, my dolls, my cauldron. Guys, so all my stuff, my crystal ball. So I'm pretty much had to say, and that's my 2014 my witchy stuff vlog. I don't know if the contact lens had nothing to do with being witchy, but it talks about my lifestyle, punk alternative. But yeah, get at me, subscribe me, inbox me. Tell me what you think of my videos. I'm a practicing witch, LGBT, I'm bisexual. So I have to say, comments and questions, leave them down below at occulticbabe at youtube.com. So all I gotta say is Donovan Kelly signing off, aka Occultic Babe. You guys have an awesome day. Springtime, get out, enjoy yourself. Celebrate the spring solstice, if you will. This is Donovan Kelly signing off, aka Occultic Babe. I'm creepy too, a bunch out with the lenses. This is all I gotta say. Talking about witches and practicing witches like myself. So mote it be and let it be. Later.